Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James and this is Astro Motivation, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and motivation per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly where our dreams were and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into my last installment of tracing the planets and placements along the angles. And today we're gonna get into a highly anticipated angle, which is the midheaven angle. You know, everyone wants to know about their career or the energy around their career, what careers they should go into, or what will be expected around the energy involving their life path when it comes to their legacy and career and, you know, their goals and dreams in life. And so tracing the midheaven angle, which is the top half of your chart, I'm gonna put some examples, you know, here, okay? And tracing those angles within the chart is what is going to show you the flavor around all the jobs that you will have in your life. You know, it's never going to change whether you are a whether you are a McDonald's burger flipper or a Fortune 500 CEO of a company. You will always be bringing the energy of the angle in which your sign sits under and whatever planets are hovering around that angle. Okay, so if you are interested in this topic, go ahead and follow this example here. I'm gonna play some examples and some instructions right here as to how to watch this video, how to find your respective angle within your chart and what I'm exactly referring to. And from there, once you've gathered everything, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Just trace the timestamps within this video and I will relay to you what you can be expecting along your midheaven angle. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. If you have Sun on your angle or Leo on the angle or the midheaven angle, this is going to show that for you, you are going to be someone whose personality is meant to be seen by the public. Who you are is meant to be seen and witnessed and received by the public. You are supposed to be a man of the people, leader, someone doing something creative within society. You know, whenever you have Leo or Sun along the angle within your chart, this is, for me, someone who can easily access fame, because remember, the top half of your chart is how the world sees you. You know, it's like think of it, the sun is in the sky, right? Everyone sees the sun, correct? So this is kind of reminiscent of you. You will be someone where everyone sees. You will always be having to deal with the public in some capacity. You will be someone who is well known within your industry, a face of an industry. You know, these are the people that, again, no matter what job you have, you will be thrust into prominent positions. You will be someone who is, you know, let's just say you work at McDonald's, right? And you have Sun in the 10th house. You will be someone that, no matter your qualifications, no matter if you've signed up for it or not, you will find that management wants you to be a part of the management team, or you may find that corporate calls you because they want you to be the face of an advertisement that they've got going on, you know, and you're like, wait, don't you guys have models for that? And they're like, no, but you would be perfect to be the face of this product that we want, and we're gonna throw it and put it all in all of our stores across the country. You see, this is that type of energy when you have Sun in 10th or Leo in the 10th, is big notoriety within whatever career you are involved in. You know, I would really recommend expressing your personality, your leadership skills, you being someone that is bright and open and wanting to relate with the public. This will get you a lot of success within your career. This is not the placement if you are wanting to be someone who is shy or wants to take the back seat, because the universe simply won't allow it. You're gonna have to be someone who is out in the world doing something. Your face is meant to be seen. Your personality is meant to be witnessed, and that is going to go hand in hand with your career. You know, also Sun or Leo along the angles, or, you know, around the 10th house will show that you will be someone who may also have to be a little bit creative as well. You'll have to be someone who uses your creative personality or your creative talents as well within the career that you do. And maybe through the creativity that you possess or the personality that you possess, it brings you more success in this life, okay? So the more you simply show up, the more you show the world who you are, the more successful you will become, because this is the sign of a leader, of a star, of someone who is meant to somewhat inspire just through who they are. Showing themselves out to the world is what the universe wants of you. So lucky you, all right? So let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you have anything conjuncting your sun or any other planets within your Leo or along that midheaven, because that can vary and change the analysis of what is going on in your 10th house and what the flavor will hold for you. But let me know in the comments below if that resonated with you and if you feel that from you. Are you someone that whatever job you get into, they always want you to be in leadership roles or leadership positions, or they want you to inspire or use your personality or use your face? This is because you've got Leo or Sun in the 10th, or along the angles, forgive me, okay? So that is that on that. I will see you on the next video, all right? Get out there, don't be shy, bye. If you have Mars along the angles or Aries under the angles or over your angle within your chart, okay, on the midheaven angle, this is going to show that for you, you may find yourself in careers that involve a lot of vitality from you, all right? A lot of your energy is going to be expressed within your careers or the job that you are doing to make yourself money or sustain yourself, okay? This is gonna show that for you, you know, these are my fitness athletes, my professional runners, military, police officers, anyone who's using their physicality, their body to express something, to work on something, right? These people will have a lot of energy to go after their goals and dreams in life. You will be someone who is a self-starter with that, or you should be someone who is using a lot of your energy to go towards that. You will be someone, funny enough, with Aries or with Mars along your angles, who will somewhat be an originator within your careers that you go into. You will be the first to do something. You will be someone that wants to be the first and the best. This is that thing. It'll make you quite competitive as well, because what are you doing? You are putting the god of war, you are putting a war sign in the house of career. So this will show that either you are meant to battle within your careers. Work will feel like a battle, as far as not it being a struggle, but it will be like you are there to battle others or take something down or win at something, but it will tire you out a great deal. Your jobs will tire you out. You will come home and you will be so gassed, you will probably not have enough energy to do anything else or tolerate anything else. You know, these are the people who are putting a lot of their energy, their might, their vitality into their career or into their career goals and dreams and wishes. These are the people that gets their dreams, goals, and wishes very quickly, probably very quickly in age. Should anything not be, you know, distracting that Mars or that Aries, or if your Mars or Aries is not, you know, in a bad dignity, then it will show that you, of course, you will be someone who gets success very quickly, maybe at a very young age, or just very quickly, you know, because it's Aries, right? It's the infant, it's the baby energy as far as vitality goes, right? All your energy is in your career. What else? With Mars or Aries along your angles, your midheaven angle, this is gonna show that for you, you'll find yourself in maybe possibly working with men or working around men, or a heavily male-driven demographic as far as your clients go. Again, fitness could be something that you do, trainer, officer, military, sergeant, things of that nature. You will also be someone that I promise you, no matter how hard you try within your career, you may find that there's a lot of battles with authority. You may find that there are a lot of struggle with coworkers or competition with coworkers, or people always want to compete with you for some reason. Even when you're just trying to do what everyone else is doing, for some reason, it puts a spotlight around you that people want to contend with you. They want to battle with you. Even if, let's say, on the job, they said, okay, I want you to walk down the street at this speed, at this rate, and do it like this. And both of you and your other coworker have the same task, okay? Walk down the street to that post, right? You both will do it, but when you do it, people get angry and upset at you. They will say that you are trying to take the shine, or that you are being selfish, or that you are, you know, all in it for you. They will always try to put the selfish mask over you, or the selfish title around whatever you are doing, or the competitive streak. They will say that you have a competitive streak, and really that is because 9 times out of 10 you will be doing what they've told you to do better than everyone else. And this is why these moments that will happen whenever you have Mars or Aries along the 10th house angle or along the midheaven angle, you're gonna find that these contentious moments and battles that happen amongst coworkers, that's what it usually will be. It'll be amongst coworkers, not usually to the clientele, is all pushing you to do something for yourself. You are more times than not meant to be in business on your own. You are meant to do something by yourself, because remember, Aries, especially when it's in Aries, if Aries is along your midheaven, then this will definitely show entrepreneurship, you know, business ownership, because when you are working under someone with this energy, like an authoritative figure or a managerial position, they will feel threatened by you for whatever reason. And I promise you, you could come in every day with a smile and they'll say, why is that person always smiling all the time? It just, because Aries brings battles, it brings intimidation. You may be very intimidating to your coworkers and to your client, not to your clients. That's the thing. It won't ever do it to the clients. It'll be happening amongst your coworkers. It'll be happening amongst your management. It'll be happening amongst the company you are a part of. Your clients will love the product that you do. They will love what you do. You know, they will see how passionate and how enthusiastic you are within giving them the service that they are buying. But your coworkers will see that and they won't like it, because they will feel that you are being the best. You are taking up the shine. You are trying to be the best, you see? And that will make, it brings jealousy, it really does. So let me know if that resonates with you. Let me know if you have Aries or Mars along your 10th house midheaven angle, and I will let you know. And let me know if there are also any other planets, or if you have a different, if Mars is under a different sign in your midheaven angle or along that midheaven angle, and I will let you know what you specifically could be experiencing within your career life. But I will say that if you are someone that is watching this video and you've got Mars in the 10th and you are sitting on your butt and not doing anything, and you are ready to get in those comments and be like, well, James, you told me that I would be successful at a young age, and the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, have you initiated? Have you started it? Have you gone after it? Have you honestly put your energy towards your career goals and dreams? Because usually the minute you start something, it's gonna take off. The minute you pioneer something at your job, it's gonna take off. The minute that you honestly put your all, your might, your vitality into your career goals and dreams, it will take off, okay? So these things, especially with Mars, it requires action is the key word for you. Action, initiation. This is not a receiving type of energy. This is not the energy of, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait for the universe to place me in the right job. I'm gonna wait for it to happen and I'm just gonna use my passive energy. No, you have to be a warrior. You have to be someone that says, okay, I see a target, I'm going after it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get up at this hour and I'm gonna work all day and night until I make this thing real, until I make it a reality. And you will find that the minute you start, it will take off. You'll look up 6 months from now and you'll be in a completely different situation than you were previously, because Mars and Aries energy will take over as far as it relates to you going after your career goals and dreams, and it will ensure that it is successful. The work won't even feel like work. That's the thing, is that the minute you start, the work will handle itself. You just need to start, okay? It's a big initiative energy here, okay? This is not passive energy, all right? So again, let me know specifically what planets or placements you have along your 10th house midheaven angle, and I will let you know if this could be thwarting some things or enhancing some things for you, okay? Because everyone's different, all right? Well, I really do hope that helped you go after your career goals and dreams, because the minute you do, it will pop off, okay? Do not, listen when I tell you, do not mind the opinions of other people. Try your best to be nice and to be cordial where you can, but more times than not, the universe wants you to find a way to work on your own, okay? To go into business for yourself. The only way to thwart the competition or to get away from the nasty coworkers and nasty management would be to do something on your own for yourself and for your clients, okay? And your clientele, because this is your destiny, okay? Is to be a business owner, to go into business for yourself. You're doing something for you, by you, to you, for others, and it's all coming to you. The money is all coming to you. You don't have to split it with anyone else, okay? So what a blessing. You have a great day, all right? Bye. Let's say you have Venus within your midheaven angle, or signs like Taurus or Libra along the midheaven angle. This is gonna show that this is someone who is meant to be within realms of creativity, fashion, art, luxury, even working with money in some cases, or the products that you emit will be worth a lot of money, right? It's gonna be all wrapped into one. It's always gonna be luxurious, creative, lots of money involved, beautiful, creative. This is what you are meant to be around, okay? You will also be someone that when you have Venus shrouding your 10th house angle, will need to be someone who carries yourself with grace within the public. People will really like you. This is a sign of popularity, even fame in some cases, when you have your Venus or Taurus or Libra along the angles, okay? Because this is someone that everyone feels they can relate with, right? Venus is the great relator. It's the great socializer. And so when you put Venus, Taurus, or Libra along the midheaven angle, this is gonna make people like you. People are going to adore you. People are going to say, oh my God, this person is just so lovable. They're so adorable. They're so this, they're so that. And people want to be around this person, you see, because Venus is in the 10th house midheaven angle. This will also give you, whatever you do within your careers, you will find that you almost have somewhat of a Midas touch. Sorry, I thought I wasn't recording. You have somewhat of a Midas touch with this, okay? Because whatever you do, you're gonna put that Venus flare on whatever you do within your careers, okay? And it's gonna be very exciting for others. It's going to be something that people can feel. Now, this is gonna be a little bit of a caveat, because when you have Venus, Taurus, or Libra within your midheaven angle, this is gonna show that you have to love what you do. If you do not love what you do, your clients, your customers will feel this from you. They will feel that you have fell out of love with it. Even if you don't wear it on your face, they will feel it subconsciously, okay? They will feel this energy from you subconsciously. It'll be the love, the passion that you radiate from what you are doing that will make things palpable for others to be attracted to you, okay? So be very mindful, be very honest with yourself that if you are in a field or in a job that you truly do not love, you must navigate to the job that you do, because the more you love your job, the more success you will bring to it, the more successful you will be at it, okay? So that is what happens when you have Venus shrouding your 10th house, you know, or Libra, or what is it, Libra or Taurus, all right? What else can I say about Venus in along the angle of your midheaven? What popularity, creativity, beauty, luxury, sometimes money is involved, food, fashion, that could also be something that could be really involved, but also these are the people that want to look good, you know, whatever they do, they want to look good while they're doing it. That's why I say it's like fashionable. You will have to really keep up your appearances with whatever you do. So these usually, you know, a lot of actors have this placement. People who are on camera a lot have this placement. People who, yeah, just deal with that world of beauty and luxury and appearances. These will be the people who really, really want to be graceful within the public, all right? So use that for your advantage, use that for your power. Be very cognizant that you will have to carry yourself with grace in the public. These are the people who you never see them like sweat, you know, you never see them being angry out in the world, because they know really good manners. You know, they're gonna be those type of people that really holds their public reputation very seriously, to the extent where they don't even want to let people see them sweat or having a bad day or things of that nature, because it's all about appearances, you know, and that's what it is. All right, so let me know if this, I'm trying to rack my brain right now to see if I'm missing anything. I don't think that I am. You may also be married to your career. You may find love in your career with this placement, okay? When you have Venus shrouding your midheaven angle. Yeah, all right, so let me know if Venus is conjunct anything along your midheaven angle. Also let me know if within Taurus and Libra you have another planet within this. All right, let's say you are one of those lucky ones that has what is it, when you have, like, let's say you have Venus in Taurus or Venus in Libra, right? That would make your 10th lord being the 10th house. This will show that for you, you're gonna be extremely blessed within your career. Even if you don't have this, you will be very blessed in career. You will always have a good time in career. You will be someone that, of course, if Venus is not in a bad sign, or a sign that distracts or takes away from Venus's power here, more times than not you will have a very easy time as far as your work goes, okay? You will always be someone that is able to find a job. You will always be someone who is able to do really well in your career against all odds when you have Venus, because it's a blessing. It's a blessing in career when you have Venus in the 10th house, all right? So again, let me know what's going on in your midheaven angle situation. I will let you know exactly what you could be experiencing with this, but this is what this would show for you, all right? You have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Let's say you have Mercury or Gemini or Virgo shrouding your midheaven angle. This is going to show that for you, you're going to be someone who needs to use your voice, especially when it comes to your, if you have Gemini or Mercury within your 10th house, Virgo will be using busyness, okay? They will be using their bodies more as far as being busy, but especially when you have Gemini or Mercury in the midheaven angle or along the midheaven angle somewhere, this is gonna show that for you, you're gonna be very, very talkative within your careers, okay? Very, very busy even. You're gonna be someone that really needs to use your voice, use your writing, use your communication skills to become successful in life, all right? If you wanna be successful, find a career that involves your voice, that involves communication. Even a little bit of socialization is what's going to be needed. You being someone who communicates, you know, this gives me negotiator vibes or lawyer vibes or writer vibes. You know, anyone that's using their communication skills as their product, as their service, is what is needed for you. Whenever I see Gemini, Virgo, well, Virgo puts an earthly touch on it, so I'm gonna specify what I mean with Virgo, but we can lump Virgo in here for now. Whenever I see Gemini, Virgo, and Mercury, all I see is the world needs to hear you. That's what I hear. That's what I see whenever I see Gemini in the 10th. The world needs to hear you. The world needs to know your message. The world needs to know your communication, okay? The world needs to hear your voice. If we can't hear your voice, we can't give you what you deserve, right? When it comes to career. So use your voice. You have a message. You have a duty and a karma, literally a karma, to express yourself here, okay? In order to become successful. You are meant to be letting the world know what you know, especially with Virgo. When it comes to Virgo shrouding that midheaven angle or being along that midheaven angle, you are someone that is meant to be using your analytical nature to serve others, okay? And this is what's gonna make you busy. You're gonna be someone who is highly data driven, or working with data, or working within the field of, service and healing and things of that nature. But it's gonna require that you be busy, all right? You're gonna simply be busy. Whenever you have Gemini, Virgo, or Mercury along that 10th house midheaven angle, you're gonna be busy, okay? You're gonna be here, there, everywhere, and you're gonna be using your mind. A lot of your mental fortitude is going to be needed within your career in order for you to be successful in this life, all right? There will also need to be a little bit of a social element. There's always gonna be, you know, party vibes or just networking vibes. You know, you're gonna need to be making connections, all right? So this is not the job that you get to just be with nobody and you're by yourself doing your own thing. No, you're gonna have to be communicating. People are gonna have to be taking in what you say. You're gonna have to be letting people know what you know. And you're gonna have to be forging relationships and bonds based on the information that you hold within your mind. And you're gonna have to be articulating that information. You're gonna have to be writing down the information, all right? You're gonna have to be communicating, okay? Advertising, that's also one thing that I see a lot when I see Gemini or Mercury around that midheaven angle, all right? You're gonna have to be advertising, communicating, relaying something, even sometimes media is here, okay? But for the most part, get ready. Get that throat chakra ready. Go get some throat coat tea, because you need to communicate. You need to write it down. You need to publish that book. You need to offer that seminar. You need to hold that public speech that you want in order to do. You need to be a motivative speaker, things of that nature. The world needs to hear your voice, okay? The world needs to hear your message in order for you to be someone that is successful in this life, all right? So do that and you will be successful. Please let me know what other planets or what your specific situation is going on with your midheaven angle, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing. Let me know if there are some other planets near your Mercury, or if there are other signs along or under your Virgo or Gemini along that 10th house midheaven angle, all right? And I will let you know what you could be experiencing, but buckle up. There's gonna be busy times ahead for you. There's gonna be a lot of mental fortitude within your career. You're almost sometimes not even gonna be able to think about anything but your career or what happened at work. These are the people that they come home and they are still at work. You know, they come home and whatever happened at work, they're still thinking about what's going on at work. You're always gonna be thinking about work with this placement, because where your mind is on the money, your mind is on the job, your mind is on your career, okay? So again, let me know your situation. I will let you know what is going on for you. Go ahead, go get that throat coat tea and let the world know what you got, all right? I am waiting on your message. You have a beautiful day. Bye. Let's say you have moon along that 10th house or that 10th angle or that midheaven angle, all right? Or you have Cancer along that midheaven angle. These are the nurturers of the world. These are the people who need to do something involving home, family, healing, medicine, okay? Even being someone that presents a welcoming vibe to others, okay? Hospice, hospitality, anything involving nurturing. I want you to think of nurturing, emotional intelligence, healing, medicine, families, mothers. This is that type of energy when you have a 10th house, well, not 10th house, this is the midheaven series, so we have to be specific. This is the midheaven angle series, okay? So anything along that midheaven angle, whether it's in the 9th or the 10th or shrouding that, this is what this is going to be for you, all right? You're gonna need to be offering this type of vibe to whatever career you hold within your life, all right? So if you are in a career that doesn't match that, it may be time for a career switch. You may need to switch up your approach even within your respective career, okay? Maybe you've been going at your career or your job in a manner that is opposite what I've just said, and maybe now that you know this information of how you will become successful, maybe you need to either pivot into a different job, or within the job that you presently hold, maybe you need to try a more nurturing vibe, a more emotional approach, a more healing approach to your products, you know, something that is more family oriented or healing oriented, all right? This is what this would show, okay? So yeah, this is also sometimes with Cancer or Moon, you're gonna be someone who is emotionally attached to your careers. These are the people who, dependent on what is going on of the state of their success in life, if they feel like they are not ascending quite quickly within their career life, or if something happened at work, these are the people who will be emotionally hurt or emotionally satisfied by their careers, you know? Like if something good is going on at work, oh, you're gonna come home and you're gonna be so happy, right? You're gonna clock out and be so happy. But if something bad happened at work, you're gonna bring that home with you, because like I said, your emotions are going to be dependent on the state of your career or what's going on at work, all right? These are the people who can't quite separate their emotions from their career, because you're gonna be emotionally attached to it, all right? So let me know if that resonated with you. Also, let me know what's going on in your midheaven, 10th house angle situation, because depending on some conjuncting planets or different placements around that angle, I can help you better understand what's going on for you, because everyone is different. Everyone is layered a little bit differently, okay? So let me know what's going on in your midheaven, and I will let you know if that, I will let you know what's going on, all right? You have a beautiful day. Bye. Let's say you have Uranus or Aquarius along your midheaven angle in your chart, okay? This is gonna show that for you, you're gonna need to do something very different within your career. You're gonna need to do something very avant-garde, okay? Something a little off the cuff. You may be working within technology, you may be working within, just doing something very different. Whatever job you hold, you are gonna have to find a way to do it away from bosses, do it away from authority, or become your own authority, because these are the people that need to kind of be left alone to their own devices in order for them to do a good job, all right? These are the people who are not gonna be great collaborators or great team players with this type of placement, because you're gonna wanna be that rebel, that individual that's doing something for the collective, for the betterment of humanity, okay? So this is also the tone that your jobs will hold, that whatever job you have, you'll be working with the public a great deal. You'll be working with groups a great deal. You'll have to be thrust into society in some way to do something for humanity, to push it forward, okay? Sometimes technology, sometimes, and that's especially when you have Aquarius along that midheaven angle. But for you, you're not gonna like bosses. You're not gonna like authority. You're always gonna wanna be the one doing something different, who is pioneering something a little bit differently. It's gonna take a great deal of intellectuality. You will also be someone who is seen as a great intellectual within the careers that you hold in your life. Your jobs will also may change very suddenly, or you may find that you find the jobs for you very suddenly. You may be in and out of jobs very suddenly. Sudden gains can happen from careers, sudden prospects within your career. These are also people who can get their dream job, to be honest, because this is, Uranus is that energy, and so is Aquarius. It's that dream job, the content creators, the people who are able to be free doing their own thing. When you tell people your job, people scratch their heads and they go, what? How did you swing that? Like, I didn't even know that could be a career. That is what will happen when you have Aquarius in along the midheaven angles, or Uranus along the midheaven angles, all right? So let me know if that resonated with you, all right? Be original. You may need to go into business for yourself. You may need to work within technology or work with the public. If you could do all those things that I just said in one, eureka, you got it, you've done it, okay? But yeah, that's that on that, all right? You have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Let's say you have Jupiter within your, your midheaven angle, all right? Or Pisces or Sagittarius along your midheaven angle. This is going to make for someone who can be quite lucky. Pisces will have a little bit of a harder time with this, because Pisces will need to kind of flow into their career. But when you have Sagittarius or Jupiter within your midheaven angles or around your midheaven angle, this is going to make for someone who's very lucky within career. This is bringing the planet of guru, the teacher, the inspirer into the house of career. So this may be what you need to do within your careers. You will always find yourself within leadership positions, teaching positions that put you into the guru role of leading others, guiding others, teaching others, okay? So that is quite literally what you'll be doing: teaching, guiding, manager, okay, of whatever job you go into. When you have this placement, you will be quite lucky within career. I always say, whenever you have Jupiter within the midheaven angle, you will be someone that we could be in the midst of an apocalypse, right? And all the jobs in the world could be closed, but you throw out an application, and I promise you, you would be the one that gets a job when you have Jupiter within that midheaven angle. You will always have a job if you want one, okay? That's the thing. If you want one, it's not just the universe isn't gonna force you, but I'm saying if you wanted a job, you could get a job. That's the thing with this placement, all right? You will always have a job if you want one or if you need one, all right? So that is what that is. Now, when you have Sagittarius, it may require a little bit more effort. It may require travel for you, okay? Mingling with different cultures. When it's in Pisces, you may find that you need to go into something more creative. You will need to trust in the divine a little bit more to find your jobs. You may need to do something within the artistic realm, the healing realm, the spiritual realm when you have Pisces along that midheaven angle, all right? So this is that for that. But Jupiter is very, very blessed, very lucky, and within whatever one, whether it's Pisces, Sagittarius, or Jupiter, you will be meant to lead. You will be meant to inspire. You will be meant to guide others, because it is all, at the end of the day, ruled by Jupiter, okay? And they will all three of these will need to feel divinely ordained, okay? The job that you hold needs to feel divinely ordained. This is not gonna be the placement of someone that just gets a job to pay the bills. No, you're gonna need to have a job that feels like, yes, this is my role in life. This is what I was made for. This is what I was created for. This is what I was designed and destined to be in this life, all right? And it'll be through that you gain abundance within your career, okay? You will be quite abundant in career and quite expansive in your careers. Your career will be the most expansive thing in your life, all right? With Sagittarius, the key is you must go after it. With Pisces, the key is you must believe, you must trust, and put one foot in front of the other. Even if you don't know the how, you must just put one foot in front of the other. When you have Jupiter, the key is just to do what you want within career, okay? Go after it, trust, just be you, and I promise you, you will get the job that you want, all right? So let me know if there are any other, competing planets around your midheaven angle, or any conjuncting planets around your midheaven angle. If there are any other, what is your specific situation within your midheaven angle on the 10th house, all right? And let me know that in the comments, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing with this placement. Also, let me know if this simply resonates with you, all right? Do you have Pisces along your midheaven angle? Are you having trouble within finding the career for you? Okay, do exactly what I just said in this video. Believe a little bit more, trust, don't worry, breathe, relax into your divine timing, and everything will work out, I promise you. 9 times out of 10, you just need to trust a little bit more and you will get there, all right? Because the key is trusting here. Now with Sagittarius, you must go after it, all right? And you must guide, you must inspire with Jupiter. All right, well, you have a beautiful, blessed day. Let me know if this resonates with you, and you have a good one. Bye. Let's say you have Neptune along your midheaven angle, all right, or Pisces. This is going to give someone who, within their jobs, they are called to be someone that first believes, okay? They're gonna have to be someone that aligns their job to a spiritual belief, right? And it'll be through that they may want to heal or inspire the world in some capacity. These are the Mother Teresa placements where they really want to heal the world. They want to do something for the world, okay? And so with this placement, you may find that you are someone that really needs to go into the field of of hospice, of, spirituality, even spiritual guru, even. Doing something like that would be very, very beneficial for you, okay? So really try that with this placement. Earlier on, when you have Pisces or Neptune, you may simply not know what you want to do in career. This is a very common occurrence, but it's all calling for you to trust first, okay? Sometimes media, television could be meant for you within your careers, but more times than not, you will have to do something that you feel divinely ordained to do, or it's not going to work. With Neptune in the midheaven angle, or Pisces on the midheaven angle, this gives me very much like actor or film, television, someone who's an artist, someone who does something within music even. An artist in any capacity will be meant for you. You doing something spiritually, divinely ordained for you, or using your creative art to heal the world or help the world in some spiritual capacity, or offering your spiritual knowledge to the world, is what is meant for you with this placement, okay? You will also be someone that, like I said, may earlier in life simply not know what you want to do, because wherever Neptune is, it will put a veil over it. It'll put a bit of confusion or illusory sensory vibes over it, okay? Fantasy. You may be also required to use your imagination or your playful spirit when you have Neptune or Pisces along the midheaven, all right? So let me know if that resonates with you. Let me know what's going on within your situation, within your midheaven placements and angles, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing, okay? Bye. Let's say you have Pluto along the midheaven angle. This is going to show that for you, there may Pluto or Scorpio along the midheaven angle, okay? This is going to show that within, for you, you're going to need to offer a sense of transformation within the product or whatever you give within your careers. You may find that your careers transform you, that maybe a lot of trauma comes towards you through your careers, you know? Although you will gain quite a lot of influence, or you will be quite influential or work for influential companies within society, you will be someone who may find that through that you transform, or there's a lot of trauma that is induced. This is the double-edged sword because it shows greatness. It shows, you know, someone who is going to be very transformative in society and is using their power within the world to affect change in the world, right? But it may come at a cost of your peace at times. It may inflict a lot of pain on you or trauma on you in some respects, okay? So be very careful with this placement. This gives me the saying of, you know, to whom much is given, much is required, or what else? You know, with great power comes great responsibility. It's that type of experience when you have Scorpio or Pluto within that 10th house midheaven angle, all right? So use your power for good. Hopefully you're using your power for good out there in the world or within whatever career you go into, but this is what this will show. This also shows that there could be a lot of strategicness happening within your careers, a lot of looking over your shoulder, you know, a lot of underlining messages happening within your career. You know, you're always kind of side-eyeing. That's what the imagery I get in my mind when I see Scorpio or Pluto along that midheaven angle, that you're, even though someone's telling you something, you're always looking for the underlining meaning. You're really having to read between the lines. You're trying to have them look over your shoulder, cover your bases. It's that type of energy, okay? There could also be a lot of competition, a lot of warlike energy within your jobs, within the careers that you hold, okay? So be very careful with this energy. I don't think that it's anything that you can do to thwart it. It is what it is. I think that you have the capacity to handle it when you have this type of placement that shows someone who has it in them to be okay with that type of job. You know, they'll be fine with that, with what's going on, because they know that this is just par for the course of where they are at in life, or the jobs that they want in life will come with that territory, okay? So let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if there are any other planets or placements along your midheaven angle within your chart, and I will let you know what you could be going through specifically for you, all right? You have a beautiful, blessed day, all right? Bye. Let's say you have North Node along that midheaven angle. This is gonna show that for you, North Node is your destiny point, right? But just because something is your destiny doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy for you. Quite literally, this is the opposite, where for you, when you have the North Node in your 10th house, this is the area of your life that you are meant to put the most focus on, okay? You are meant to try to achieve success within career, to put yourself out there for jobs, to go after your jobs, to take your jobs seriously enough to build a legacy for yourself or success for yourself. You know, attaining or capturing success could be something that you simply don't care about, or you simply don't know how to do, right? Whereas this in this life is where that's what you need to focus on in this life. You're meant to be focusing more and less on family, because your South Node, when you have North Node in 10th, this means your South Node is in the 4th. So for you, you will be someone who feels comfortable at home. You are okay by yourself. You know, you're someone that everyone is just trying to be successful. Everybody wants to go out and get the bag. Like, I'm okay at home. I'm okay focusing on my family. I'm okay doing what I want to do at home, right? In this life, you are meant to go after career, okay? Put yourself out there. Go out and be someone in this life, all right? Family is not everything. I mean, it's something, of course, you will be very attached to it, but the world needs to see you. The world deserves to see you, and it is when you put your energy more into your career that you will gain a better version of yourself, a better life, you know, success of your own. You know, success is not bad. It's something that is every soul should learn to witness. And in this life, you are here to learn to witness what it feels like to be successful or to go after your career's goals and dreams without being shy about it, without feeling bad or guilty about it, okay? Or feeling like you're leaving your family behind in some respect, because that is what it will feel like. It'll feel like I have to sacrifice my comfort for my career. I have to sacrifice my family for my career, when that's not the truth. There's a balance here, okay? So that is what will happen when you have North Node along that midheaven angles, that you are destined for success. But it'll be the first step towards success may be the hardest for you, okay? But once you do it, I promise the North Node will activate in your midheaven angle, and it'll help you forward, it'll help you through, all right? But it just requires you to make that first move, all right? Let me know what else is conjunct your North Node within the midheaven angle, or if there is a sign your midheaven, well, if there's a sign your North Node is in along that midheaven angle, and I will let you know exactly what is going on for you. But let me know if this resonates, and I will let you know what's going on. I'll see you on the next video, all right? Bye. If you have South Node along the midheaven angle, this is going to show that for you, you have had a past life of going after career to such an extent that in this life, career is going to be something that you are quite blessed with in this life. You are going to be someone who's able to get career quite easily. You're going to be able to get success quite easily. You know, whatever you do within your career, whatever you do in your job, it's going to have that Midas touch. It's going to be something that is just so great, right? You may carry this over for at least the first half of your life. The first half of your life, first 1 to 30 years, you will be someone who's all about career, all about success, all about making a name for yourself in the world or within your career. And you may be someone that, with this South Node in the 10th, you know, completely forgets about home and family, completely forgets about your health or your emotional, what your needs are, and you may sacrifice that. But really, when you do have South Node in this midheaven angle, in this life, you are meant to take the resources, the money, the gains that you get from career and bring it home, okay? Find a way for you to build a successful private life. And by private, I don't mean you going in a dark room and being private. I mean a life outside of work, all right? You are meant to build a life outside of just your achievements and outside of your work, outside of what you do for others. You're meant to be someone that is, you know, like I said, traveling more, finding more hobbies that you enjoy, decorating your home, taking care of your home, taking self-care days more often, taking more days off, doing things for you a little bit more, or being someone that dives a little bit more into home and family, whether it's your home and family through marriage or your family that you grew up in, right? Or both. This is what needs more attention in this life. That's what's going to take more importance. And you might find 9 times out of 10 that no matter how successful you become in your career, when you have South Node shrouding that midheaven angle, you're gonna find that there's no satisfaction in that. You're gonna find that at the end of the day, no matter what I do, I'm not completely satisfied by the riches or the fame that I get from my career or how well I'm doing in my career. You may find that even if it's not that type of situation or scenario, you may find that the jobs that you hold push you out, all right? Whatever job you get pushes you out, or you may find that the jobs don't want you, or you may find that things go wrong in the job and they push you away. And it's all because the universe is trying to say, we don't want you to wrap yourself up in this company or this career or this job. We want you to go home. We want you to go and live a life. We want you to go and do you. That is what is happening, or what will happen when you have South Node along that midheaven angle, all right? Let me know what sign that South Node in your midheaven angle is. I will let you know what you could be experiencing. Let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know what else is going on around your midheaven angle. If there's anything conjuncting your South Node, I can let you know exactly what's going on with that as well. Write it down in my comments and I will let you know what you could be experiencing, all right? But take more time for you. Go build a private life. It's not all about work for you in this life. You are one of the lucky ones where your job is going to be taken care of. Your success is going to be taken care of. You don't have to lift a finger too much, okay? In this life, It's all about you. What do you want to do today? Where do you want to go? Do you want to take an off day? Do you want to go travel? Do you want to go see the world? Do you want to have fun? Yes, you do, all right? All right, you have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Let's say you have Saturn around your midheaven angle, or Capricorn, and sometimes Aquarius. For you, you are going to be someone who has, your job is going to be very, very, very karmically shrouded, all right? You're gonna be someone who may struggle within career. Career could be blocked for you should you not mind the lessons and the cyclical karmic, pattern that happens within career that blocks it or delays it or makes it stressful for you. You may find, this is always, I always say when it comes to that Saturn or Capricorn in the 10th house or along that midheaven angle for you, that you are destined for success, but it's gonna come at a great deal of hard work for you. It's gonna be someone where you really need to put your honest effort forward. It's gonna require that, it's literally gonna require that. It's gonna require that you put your honest effort forward. These are the people who are going to have to really, really buckle down and be serious about their legacy, serious about their success in this life. Getting up at a certain hour and going after it, putting their all into their career is what's needed for them. It's your karmic lesson in this life to do, all right, or to find what career is meant for you, all right. But beautifully enough, it will not block it forever. You will find that after your first Saturn return, you will find a way forward, you will find a way through, and you will be successful in this life. You really, really will be. It will still require hard work, but it gets better after your first Saturn return, because with Saturn, it requires maturity. Usually the first 30, 35 years, when you have Saturn or Capricorn or Aquarius around that midheaven, it's all about learning the lessons. It's all about maturity. It's all about learning where you're going wrong, or what approach you are not going at properly. But after that, once you get it, after that thing clicks, after you put honest effort forward and everything clicks, you're gonna find that you become successful, that you actually become a master in business, that you become an authoritative position within your careers. You be someone that can be a CEO, or someone who is leading an industry, or someone who is a boss, someone who is in managerial positions with this career, okay? These are also the people. I always get this imagery in my mind whenever I hear or see Saturn, or Saturn or Capricorn, sometimes Aquarius, within that midheaven angle. I always get the imagery of someone, when we were kids and the teacher asks, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? And everyone was saying, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be that. You may have said, I want to be an astronaut. You may to this day be asking yourself, am I living up to what I told my teacher back in the day when I was a kid? That's that type of karmic pressure and karmic energy around, are you doing what you said you were going to do? Are you becoming who you said you were going to become? All right, and you may feel that as I'm saying it, that resonates with you, that there's this karmic pull, there's this karmic pressure around who it is you are meant to come into society, who you are meant to be in this world, all right? And like I said, it's gonna require honest effort on your part, not just you taking a stab at it and it goes wrong and you get discouraged and you say, oh man, forget it. No, taking an honest effort, an honest stab at your career, your legacy, your success in this life, what you put out, your work, all right? Taking it very seriously is what's gonna be needed of you, because it'll be through that I promise you, you're gonna be someone who is going to be the most successful in the second half of your life. You really, really are. So start now, keep going. Throw a million things at the wall and see what sticks, all right? Have faith, have resilience, more importantly, all right? Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know what specifically is going on in your midheaven, or your midheaven angle situation. I will let you know exactly what you could be experiencing, because everyone is different. Let me know if this resonates with you, and I will see you on the next video, all right? Have a blessed day. Bye.